Doctors, nurses who deliver babies, what are some strange/funny things people have screamed while giving birth? When I was born, my dad didn't know that babies are usually born face down, and as I was coming out he screams, "Oh my god, she doesn't have a face." Not a doctor, but a father. When my first child was born his head was kind of misshapen, and when the doctor lifted him up to show my wife she yelled, "Why the frick does he look like a raptor?" I lost it. No one was responding to the call button as my mom was giving birth, so she yelled, "Do something honey." So my dad ran out into the hallway and screamed at the top of his lungs, "It's showtime," and I'm not a very good catcher. I was high on meds at the time. I was begging for BBQ ribs in between contractions. Come on, honey. The nurses will never know. They were standing right there. "Did you get the BBQ ribs?" "No, but she did get a baby back." Slow clap. Apparently, when my aunt was giving birth, she was all jokes. Very angry jokes, but jokes nonetheless. Knock knock. "Who's there?" "The baby." "Not yet." My mother's labor was extremely short. I was born within an hour. So that means that she went from experiencing minimal pain to extreme pain with little time to adjust. When my dad was driving her to the hospital, he unfortunately had to stop for gas. He went in to pay, and just then an elderly man in a wheelchair stopped him, asking him to buy cigarettes for him as the store was not wheelchair accessible. My mom then proceeded to lean out the window, yelling, "Don't help the cripple." We have never let her forget that one. Edit. Didn't think anyone would actually see this. Glad everyone got a laugh out of it. D. One lady was too posh to swear when in pain from contractions. She just said "Jeepers creepers." "Jinkies." "Gosh oh golly." Willy-nilly. At one point, when I was having contractions I said "free I really loud and long, and my husband said "There's $1 for the swear jar," which is our little inside joke. But the nurse thought he was serious and tried to give him a condescending lecture about how painful childbirth is. Until I told them both to shut the frick up or get murdered, because seriously, shut the frick up. I don't blame you for telling them to STFU. I saw my wife go through it twice and the first time was horrifying. She's a ridiculously tough person, but was in so much pain she vomited. It must be brutal. Patient fully dilated, started pushing, then changed her mind. "I don't wanna do this. I'm going the frick home." And then tried to get off the table. This happens. Holy shit, this happens. Fear 101. Transition sucks. You go from "get this baby out of me" to "nope, not going to happen, we'll try again tomorrow," or "in a week." Yeah, a week sounds good, then back to "oh shit, here we go." Not something said, but two of my favorite moments from the deliverers I've been a part of. The girl is getting her epidural put in, and then the anesthesiologist and obs start lawing pretty hard. We go look, and her back has a huge tattoo from Aston neck area. It's a big ass picture of Scooby-Doo and the phrase "how do I want it" on top and doggy style on bottom. So funny. At a vaginal delivery and girl starts pushing. I'm sure most of you guys are aware girls can SHT when this goes on from all the pushing and stool softeners some people take. Well, this girl lets out some streams of SHT. Best part is doctor is on knees in front of her stream with a mask and face shield on. The SHT goes over the shield and onto his face, all over his mouth and nose area. Ob was a freaking beast though, didn't break a freaking sweat or his stride. Delivery went flawless. He just asked RN to wipe him down, had mattress X 40 HT man after, but I will never forget THT image. Bonus, besides all the bad SHT like deformities I've seen, the one where the whole staff kinda took a step back was this black baby with a huge penis. We laid baby on warmer, and I swear it almost touched the warmer. Someone made a comment and we all turned and looked at the dad, and he is just standing there with a big smile on his face. After a long contraction, I said quietly, "I'm gonna set everyone in this room on fire." Everyone laughed, including the nurse, but I think my devoutly Christian mother-in-law started to cry. It's times like this that I wish I was a woman, so that I can scream wildly inappropriate and zany things during my pregnancy. Then I say that again, and realize I just wished I could give birth, roughly aware of how painful it might be. All better. While I was in labor, a very tense labor beset by multiple complications, and attended by grim-faced medical personnel and my increasingly worried parents, there was a break between contractions. I was slumped, exhausted, trying to catch my breath, and thinking seriously that I might not make it through. I very clearly remember watching my mother cry openly, tears streaming down her face. Then, from the next birthing suite, came the usual calls for push, push, one more time, a long, low moan, a baby's wails, people rushing about, murmuring. Then this woman screams stridently, "What do you mean she's a boy? I am having a baby girl. They said I was having a girl. The freaking room is pink and yellow, you motherfuckers." It was like the sun broke through the clouds. My entire room broke into panicky giggles, which turned into genuine laughter, and everyone was shushing everyone else, doctors and nurses included. Schadenfreude to the rescue. Very late edit. My parents were there because I had just turned 18 6 weeks earlier. I was a very young mother. I graduated high school at 17. I started college as a full-time student on August 25th, and my son was born at 2:30 AM on the 23rd. And I have 5 college degrees, for those wondering. It ain't weird to have your parents in the delivery room when you're basically a kid. And my kid has an ACT score of 32, so he's on his way to being amazing and smart. Very happy ending for 22 hours of pain and worry. Second late edit. Look, I realize we are mistrustful in our hive mind. But I've been answering questions honestly and thoughtfully. I like to think the details provided should serve as proof. I have transcripts, but I'm not about to post them here. Y'all is distrustful bitches. I have a few funny stories. I'm an OBGYN resident doctor. Lady was pushing for 2 hours and the head was finally crowning. She had like 1 to 2 pushes left to deliver the baby. Suddenly, never mind, I don't want to do this anymore. People aren't in their right mind, truly so. Rather than coddle them, it is honestly best to just sternly say, "No, you're getting this baby out now, okay? Now push." She delivered the next push. Had a complete druggie try to deliver her baby with her legs together. Normally that would make it hard to deliver anyhow, but for her the baby kept coming, and just delivered behind her closed legs. One of us basically threw our body under her ass to keep her from sitting on her baby's head while the baby is crowning. Why do I keep doing this to myself? As in keep getting pregnant. Teenager delivering her baby and the baby daddy is there who is also a teen. Pooping is common in deliveries. I'd say 30-50% of the time. Anyhow, she starts pooping and gets really self-conscious and turns to her boyfriend yelling, "Don't loo walk." After the baby delivers, you still need to deliver the placenta. Usually not a big deal, but a lot of blood and fluid comes with it often. As she pushes it out, her husband's face goes white and he says, "Whoa," and has to sit down as he faints. Had an interracial couple, Mexican mother, black dad. She had broken up with him after getting pregnant. As she is pushing, without an epidural, she yells, "God damn, I hate that," an asterisk asterisk asterisk. Not much you can do other than ignore it. Sometimes people are just damn ignorant. I had a lady come in who was 42 weeks pregnant. I'm sorry, even the most crunchy of midwives will agree it's time for that baby to come out. Anyhow, the dad is all like, "What do you mean you're going to induce her to deliver? You think I'm going to let you get up on top of her and jump on her belly then reach down and pull my baby out? Wow, dude. Also, you keep talking about contractions. What are they?" This was his 3rd child. He didn't know what a contraction was. What da? As I mentioned above, women often poop while pushing. A lady had a massive BM which really stank up the room. She turns to her husband and mother and yells, "Who the hell farted?" That was embarrassing. After delivery, the vagina and vulva can really burn after being stretched out that much. I had a lady exclaim, "Damn, I could really use an ice cube on my taint." Often when women are still dilating while in labor, we do our best to just make them as comfortable as possible, relax between contractions, and let labor dilate them. Anyhow, one couple took relax between contractions to mean I'm going to do oral on my wife who has mucus, amniotic fluid, and blood oozing from her vagina right now. Usually in a C-section, the father of the baby sits with the mother in the or as we do the operation. Sometimes it's the patient's mother too. In this case it was a young white couple where the father didn't want to be in the OR. when the baby was cut out, but the patient couldn't see it, yet B/C the curtain was still up. Her mother, who was present, goes, "Well, the baby isn't black." The patient exclaims, "Mom, what the hell?" Some people are into doing it supernaturally, so they have fans, incense, and storm music in the background. Often they will use chanting to calm themselves. One lady would whisper, "Peace, peace, peace" between pushes. Anyhow, as the baby was crowning, and she was really feeling that ring of fire, she half snaps out of her zen character and yells, "Peace, peace. Oh freaking Jesus, it's on fire."